The most powerful victories are never seen. They unfold in whispers, in pauses, in decisions made long before the battle begins. The elite do not shout their strategy. They conceal it beneath calm faces and simple gestures. Their triumphs appear effortless because the struggle happened elsewhere out of sight, in the invisible game where foresight and restraint outweigh noise and motion. Machiavelli understood that true strategy is not the art of fighting, but of arranging conditions so that conflict becomes unnecessary. The greatest players move unseen, shaping outcomes before others realize the game has begun. They do not compete openly, they orchestrate. They plant ideas in the minds of rivals, shape perceptions in silence, and let others act according to designs not their own. This is the invisible game, the realm where silence replaces boasting, patience replaces aggression, and every gesture conceals intent. Those who play it understand that visibility is vulnerability. To reveal your strategy is to hand over your strength. The wise let their moves appear accidental, their timing natural, their success inevitable. The world mistakes them for lucky, when in truth they are calculating every detail beneath the surface. The elite win not because they act more, but because they prepare longer. They study before they strike, they listen before they speak, and they conceal ambition beneath humility. While others chase recognition, they gather leverage. Their greatest moves are not dramatic, they are subtle adjustments that shift entire systems without a sound. In this lesson, we will enter that hidden dimension of power where silence becomes the sharpest weapon. You will learn how to think several layers deeper than your environment, how to build outcomes before announcing intent, and how to move with precision so quiet that the world cannot see your hand until the result is complete. For in the invisible game, victory does not belong to the loud, the fast, or the obvious. It belongs to those who master stillness, see the unseen, and win before anyone knows a battle was fought. Let's begin. In the invisible game, timing is everything, and timing begins before observation. The Machiavellian strategist acts long before others realize action has begun. Every visible success is merely the final echo of silent preparation. To move before you are seen is to create inevitability. By the time others notice your rise, it is already too late to stop it. Machiavelli taught that the wise prince anticipates the future not by prophecy but by preparation. He plants the seeds of advantage when the ground still looks barren. When rivals are distracted by the comfort of the present, the ordinary mind reacts, the strategic mind preempts. The greatest power lies not in speed, but in foresight. To move before you are seen, you must develop two habits: long-range perception and concealed execution. The first allows you to read trends before they surface, to sense tension before it erupts, opportunity before it announces itself. The second ensures that your preparation leaves no trace. The elite never announce their plans. They appear to stumble into success by coincidence. In truth, each step was set in motion long before the world began watching. To master unseen movement, speak less about what you intend and act more through subtle influence. Build relationships quietly, collect information privately, and create options without declaring them. Your rivals will mistake your patience for inactivity. Let them. The slower they think you move, the easier it is to outpace them at the moment of decision. Visibility invites resistance. The moment people can trace your direction, they begin to obstruct it. Concealment, on the other hand, multiplies strength. When they cannot read your intent, they cannot form alliances against you. They remain reactive, chasing shadows, while you set the stage for outcomes they cannot anticipate. Every silent preparation accumulates force. A single private alliance, a quiet favor owed, a plan rehearsed in solitude, each adds invisible weight to your position. Then, when the decisive moment arrives, you move once, decisively, without noise. To others it seems sudden, but you know it has been inevitable for months, perhaps years. The art of moving before you are seen is not secrecy for its own sake, it is structure. It allows you to operate from calm, not haste. It ensures that by the time your intentions are visible, success is already in motion. The battle is won before the sword leaves the sheath. To live by this law is to become a ghost in the machinery of the world, unseen, unhurried, unstoppable. Your actions leave no warning, only results. And when the world finally notices, it will mistake your mastery for destiny. The powerful rarely win by confrontation, they win by defining the terms of reality. To control the frame is to shape how others perceive events before they even occur. Once the frame is set, the outcome follows naturally. The Machiavellian strategist never wastes energy wrestling within someone else's narrative. He creates the stage upon which all others must perform. Machiavelli wrote that it is wiser to make others depend on your judgment than to depend on theirs. Framing is that subtle form of dependence. It is the art of defining the context so completely that every move made against you still serves your purpose. The wise do not fight for dominance within the frame they build, the frame itself unseen before the battle begins. In conversation, framing is control of tone. In negotiation, it is control of language. In politics, it is control of values. The one who sets definitions dictates decisions. If you can name a situation, you can rule it. By deciding what something means, you decide how others respond to it. To control the frame, you must master subtle persuasion. The elite rarely argue, they imply. They seed ideas gently, so that others believe the conclusions are their own. They speak in generalities that sound like common sense, then narrow those meanings through action. Once others accept your premise, they become voluntary participants in your design. This law requires emotional detachment. You must resist the urge to defend yourself within someone else's accusation, or to justify yourself within someone else's version of events. Every defense reinforces their frame. The strategist reframes instead. If accused of ambition, he speaks of responsibility. If called cold, he speaks of clarity. Never explain, redefine. Control of the frame also means control of tempo. The person who dictates when a discussion begins and ends controls how it feels. Slow the pace when others rush. Accelerate when they hesitate. Timing is framing. Each rhythm alters perception. When others believe they are fighting you, yet every move they make deepens your position, you have achieved invisible dominance. This is how the elite win without confrontation. They never argue with reality, they rewrite it. To practice this law, speak last, but define first. Enter any exchange with clarity of your own frame. What story do you want others to live inside? What role do you want them to believe they play? Once those parameters are accepted, their resistance is no longer dangerous, it is irrelevant. Control the frame, and the fight becomes theater. Others may win applause, but you will always own the stage. In the invisible game, patience is power disguised as passivity. The elite allow others to move first, not because they are uncertain, but because they understand that movement exposes motive. Every decision made in haste, every early declaration, every boastful move is a revelation. The wise remain still long enough for everyone else to show their cards. Machiavelli wrote that fortune favors the prepared mind, not the impulsive hand. The one who waits gathers information without risk. Every action taken by others reveals something: their confidence, their alliances, their limits. When you hold your position and observe, you are not delaying victory, you are constructing it in silence. Letting others move first accomplishes three objectives. First, it gives you clarity. Their choices reveal their fears and desires. Their tone reveals their intent. Second, it gives you cover. While attention is fixed on their motion, your stillness becomes invisibility. And third, it gives you leverage. Once they have committed to a path, they cannot easily retreat. Their movement locks them into your design. This principle is most evident in negotiation. The first to speak sets numbers. The first to react exposes priority. The strategist remains calm, unpressured, collecting information while his opponent burns energy. The same rule applies to power itself. Whoever moves first is seen. Whoever moves second controls what the first move means. The crowd praises speed, but Machiavellian wisdom praises timing. Patience is not slowness, it is rhythm. The elite move at the exact moment when the opponent is most exposed and least aware. They strike not when provoked, but when the outcome is certain. This precision creates an illusion of effortlessness, though it is the result of meticulous waiting. To master this law, you must kill the hunger for validation that demands you be first, the insecure need to prove movement. The powerful can afford stillness, wait through discomfort, endure silence. Let others fill it with noise. In their rush to act, they will betray the very information you need. When you do move once cleanly, decisively, without explanation. Others will think you were slow to act. They will not realize that you were waiting for them to lock themselves into position. By the time your move arrives, it will not feel like competition, it will feel like inevitability. Let others move first, and you will never have to chase. They will lead you directly to their weakness. In strategy, as in chess, the master is the one who sees 2 moves ahead, but in the invisible game, he is also the one who lets the board reveal itself before he lifts a single piece. In every game of power, the visible act is the weakest part. The unseen design beneath it is what determines victory. The elite know that visibility invites imitation, resistance, and envy. The moment people understand how you achieved something, they begin plotting against it or trying to replicate it. The Machiavellian strategist therefore hides the hand and reveals only the outcome. Machiavelli wrote that appearance must always serve control. The prince may let others see success, generosity, or strength, but never the machinery that produces it. The process is private, the result is public. When people cannot trace your method, they must attribute your success to genius, luck, or fate. Each interpretation enhances your legend while protecting your strategy. Hiding your hand begins with controlling access. Limit who sees your preparation. Compartmentalize alliances. Let no single person hold the full picture of your intent. Every relationship you build should reveal only what serves its purpose in the moment. Trust is never total, it is transactional, structured to preserve advantage. The second rule of concealment is misdirection. Let small details distract from your real moves. Talk openly about minor ambitions while you pursue greater ones in silence. Encourage others to believe they have deciphered your plan, then deliver a result that renders their understanding obsolete. They will call it surprise. You will know it was architecture. The elite use this concealment to generate a psychological weapon: unpredictability. People fear what they cannot measure. They will hesitate, speculate, and argue among themselves about your next move while you continue working unseen. Confusion weakens opposition faster than confrontation. It drains their confidence and splits their unity. Hiding your hand also protects your learning. Failure that happens in private strengthens you. Failure in public defines you. The strategist experiments quietly, refines continuously, and emerges only with mastery. The crowd sees a flawless result, unaware of the silent evolution behind it. What they call talent is discipline protected from interruption. When success comes, accept praise with calm. Do not explain, do not elaborate, let them wonder. Curiosity creates myth, and myth attracts influence. Those who are mysterious are rarely opposed directly because people cannot attack what they do not understand. This law is the difference between those who impress and those who endure. The talkers win moments, the silent architects win eras. So conceal the roots, reveal only the bloom. Let your method be invisible, your power indirect, your face unreadable. The world may see your effect, but it must never see your hand. The mediocre drown in noise. The strategist listens through it. The world is constantly speaking through gossip, opinion, praise, and complaint. Most people respond emotionally, reacting to every word as if it were truth. The Machiavellian elite treat noise as data, a raw material to be sifted for advantage. They never argue with it, they extract from it. Machiavelli observed that rulers who listen without reacting gain 2 powers: knowledge of others and concealment of self. The noise of a court, a market, or a crowd reveals everything about its fears and desires. Each rumor, each casual remark, each emotional outburst is a clue. The wise do not correct these voices, they record them. To turn noise into information, cultivate detachment. Do not listen for agreement, listen for motive. When someone flatters you, they are confessing what they want. When they insult you, they are confessing what they fear. Emotion is the language of the unguarded. Translate it into insight, and you will know what others cannot hide. The strategist must learn to read between words. Tone often reveals more than speech, timing more than intent. The calm man hears what others miss because he is not distracted by pride or irritation. His ego does not compete with the message, it analyzes it. Where the crowd hears chaos, he hears pattern. This law also demands patience. Information does not declare itself all at once. It accumulates like dust over time. The elite collect fragments, a comment here, a hesitation there, a reaction unnoticed by others, and slowly construct a map of the hidden terrain. When the decisive moment comes, they act with a precision that appears supernatural. Equally important, never reveal how well you listen. The moment people realize you are gathering intelligence, they begin to perform for you. Let them think you are only half aware, distracted, or trusting. The most dangerous listener is the one others underestimate. Turning noise into information also protects you from manipulation. The world tries to provoke, flatter, or guilt you into movement. By analyzing the noise instead of reacting to it, you render these tactics harmless. Every attempt to sway you becomes an education in human behavior. You rise above the noise, not by escaping it, but by mastering its rhythm. This discipline transforms confusion into clarity. While others exhaust themselves defending against gossip, you profit from it. While they argue over perception, you act on insight. The crowd becomes your unwitting informant. Machiavelli's true heirs understand this. Knowledge gathered in silence is worth more than knowledge shouted in public. The noise of others is your shield, your cover, your classroom. They reveal everything while believing they have said nothing. Listen deeply, react rarely, store what you learn. Then, when you finally speak or move, your timing will seem prophetic because you were the only one who heard what was truly being said. The final move of the invisible game is retreat. Once the result has been secured, the elite vanish from the stage, leaving only their success behind. They understand that the aftermath of triumph is the most dangerous moment of all. Visibility after victory breeds envy, imitation, and scrutiny. Silence preserves supremacy. Machiavelli wrote that fortune shifts when men overstay their moment. The wise conquer quietly and then remove themselves from the spotlight. They allow others to claim credit, to celebrate, even to believe they were responsible. Meanwhile, they move on to the next design, already laying the foundation for another unseen victory. To disappear after the victory is not cowardice, it is continuity. Power must circulate like a current. If it stands still, it stagnates. When you linger in success, you become defined by it, trapped by the image of your past achievement. The invisible strategist knows that strength lies not in holding attention, but in controlling when and where it returns. The disappearance must be deliberate, not abrupt. Leave traces of presence, a signature, a gesture, a silence that keeps your name alive but never remain available for inspection. Let others debate your methods, recreate your path, imitate your steps. While they fixate on the past, you are already shaping the next horizon. This law also protects the ego. Victory feeds vanity, and vanity invites error. The moment you believe in your own myth, you lose sight of the game itself. Disappearing after success keeps pride starved and perception clear. You remind yourself that strategy is not about applause, it is about continuation. To practice this, learn to leave rooms early, to end conversations on your terms, to withdraw from attention before attention consumes you. When you achieve something great, say less. The less you explain your triumph, the more it grows in mystery. The world respects what it cannot fully understand. Those who disappear after victory become legend. Their absence becomes presence. Their silence becomes story. Rivals study their patterns and find none. Admirers search for their next move and never see it coming. This is how the elite endure, by refusing to live inside their victories. Machiavelli's greatest princes always understood when to vanish. They let their cities, their followers, their results speak in their absence, because while noise fades, reputation endures. So, when you win, fade, leave only the echo of precision behind. While the crowd celebrates the moment, you are already constructing the next. That is the rhythm of mastery, the eternal cycle of appearance, dominance, and disappearance. The loud conquer once, the silent forever. The invisible game is not played in chaos, but in control. It belongs to those who see before others act, who frame reality instead of reacting to it, who move quietly and vanish completely. The elite do not win through volume or spectacle, they win through patience, perception, and silence. Every gesture they make conceals 10 they did not. Every victory they reveal hides a dozen unseen. Machiavelli's wisdom lives in this discipline. The power that is spoken is already weakened. The true strategist shapes outcomes in private, influences without claiming, and governs without announcing. The world mistakes him for passive until it discovers, too late, that every thread leads back to his hand. To play this game is to walk unseen among the visible, to build without boasting, to win without noise, and to disappear without trace. Move in silence, think in layers, win before they know you've begun. If you seek to master the unseen laws of power to think as the hidden elite thinks, subscribe now. Return for the next lesson, and together we'll continue building your invisible empire, one quiet move at a time.